So I recognized this girl today from those weird ASMR videos.
Oh, there's like an actual like famous ASMR girl?
So there's well, they're all, I feel like so many of them are relatively like around 50 to 200,000 views. But I found out about her because she was on this website where I get a lot of our like lovely lady of the day for our segment.
Yeah.
And so I shared her, and I was like, so I was like, oh, you know what? She has those YouTube videos, and I was like, and actually, she looks so familiar. And then I realized, oh, she's a YouTuber, and so she posts videos like this, but also videos like this, and it was like her kind of shaking her butt, and I was like, that's kind of cute, whatever. I post the video.
Almost fell.
2 minutes after the video's up, James goes, it was so hard to find a picture of that girl that we could use. And I was like, what are you talking about? There's like fucking so many on our Instagram. And he goes, no, I mean, it was hard to find a picture of her without a dick in her mouth. And I was like, I'm sorry? And so apparently she's a huge amateur porn star. Oh. And so it comes off like, I'm like, she looks familiar for some reason. like I'm just.
But you're a pervert?
Yeah, and I was just like, God, dude. I was like, I would own it. I would own that.
I have the next level of that. I had a friend send me a photo that she like went out to like, she's like in Tennessee at school, and she like sent me a photo like she went out like to a friend's house, like just like a house party, and she sent me a picture. There's a bunch of people in a bathroom, and I was like, that girl on the far right looks really familiar, and I was like. I asked, and she was like, "Oh yeah, she's an amateur porn star," and I was just like, "Yeah, I think I may have caught my friend looking at it." I was like, "I don't think I know who that is." And I'm like, I couldn't get out of it. She absolutely knows I watch her friend.
Whoops.
Do porn.
I mean, look, man. There's so much porn out there.
I didn't need to ask.
There's so much porn.
Hey, is that well, who's that?
Yeah,
That's the thing. Like the thing is, there's too much porn. There's way too much porn, and it's not like you're looking for someone specific most of the time. Sometimes you're in the mood for some specific stuff, and you'll type in a specific name or something. For the most part, you don't really you're just looking at people fucking. You're not like looking for like for the most part, you're just randomizing it. You know, so if you just happen upon someone everybody has a friend, right? Porn stars have friends.
Yes.
They're people too.
And they're not all porn stars.
And they're not all porn stars. Not everyone's a porn star.
It's the most awkward conversation.
You guys are creeping me out because you're too far away, number one. And number two, you're too close to each other.
Let them be who they are.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's strange.
When was the last time, I'm trying to think. When was the last time you handled business without video accompaniment?
Oh, dude, I can't.
Like you just had to talk to yourself?
Maybe when I was a kid.
But she does this.
I know, I got a vivid imagination. I usually don't need stuff like that.
Are you serious?
You don't go to the video, you just...
Yeah, I usually actually like to read. I like to read it. It's let's see.
You write out some fanfic
Yeah.
and then...
A little bit of Spider-Man, a little bit of...
It's all right. I mean, look, everybody's got some different situations. I need visual. I'm a visual person, a very visual person.
He's a visual learner.
I need visuals.
Steve seems like kind of dude that likes to choke.
Yeah.
I don't choke.
No.
I don't choke.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of guy that can't be mean in a video game when you have the choice to. So I can't be mean.
Wait,
in
you
real
mean
life.
like you want to make a villain, you'll make a good guy.
Yeah,
You are
or
always
like
the
you
good
play
guy.
those games like Fallout or whatever, where like you go up to a character and they're like, "Will you help me, please?" And it's like you can either like rob them right there and kill them, or you can help them. Like I would feel bad about robbing and killing them because it's like it feels like an extension of myself.
The trick with those games though is like Knights of the Old Republic. They show you show you step one. Doesn't matter what you do. Sometimes doing the good thing brings about the bad.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I feel like there hasn't been a game since KOTOR where you can make choices like that.
You could either not choke someone while you're having sex with them and a baby dies, or you could choke someone while. I mean, you're not killing them. If anything, you're probably just heightening their orgasm.
You're saying that it's like it's a mutual thing, like the choking. They want the choke.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. I hope to God you're not just choking
You're not
someone
just like,
against
hey,
their
look
will.
at that.
Yeah.
We're talking about play versus a crime that you're talking. That's what the other thing.
Wait,
is
so
that
you're
you
saying
said.
if I don't participate in a choking situation, a baby will die?
Yeah. So like, imagine that your partner has a choke collar, and it's kind of like the movie Speed, where it's like if you go under a certain amount of
Pressure?
right,
Then
a baby dies.
a baby dies? That's terrifying.
Horrible.
Is there like a
kids never get in that situation?
But is there
Speed
is there a dial that shows me like where I'm at?
Yeah, it's a
like
sensitivity.
pressure-wise?
Yeah, it's
okay.
LCD.
like a little PSI thing. It's just
Okay.
like keep it at 15.
I mean, look, I'm all about pleasing everyone else before myself. So, like, I'm good about that.
That
Like,
should be, that's on your Tinder profile.
that should be a Tinder
I'm
profile
all about
thing.
pleasing other people
Before myself. Also, anytime you want pizza, yeah, I'm there. We can make pizza happen. I can make pizza happen. But yeah, like with that said, it's like if they want it, if they want to be choked, then like, all right, I'll fucking choke you. I'll be weird about it.
All right, come over here.
I'll be internally weird about it and be like, I'm not hurting you, am I?
Usually I'm like that. I'm like, I'll try it.
I imagine
man,
you'd
I'll
like,
try it.
I imagine you tipping a trilby as you say that.
Yeah, I'm not hurting you now, am I?
My lady.
My lady. Hey, it's Table Talk, guys.
Yay!
Welcome. We've just been talking amongst ourselves, and we didn't see you there.
Only 4 minutes of show left.
Yeah, we're almost done. Last topic here, guys. The show is, the way it works is you use the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter if you've never seen the show before for some reason. And we read topics that you can submit yourself using that hashtag, and we find them and we cut them into little pieces and we put them here and we read them. Today, we have Philip DeFranco on the show.
And also
Hello.
we have Sam Basher
We
on
got
the
Sam
show.
Basher.
Hi.
Also this fucker.
And this
Yeah,
fucker
that
right here. How you doing, Phil?
I'm so good.
Yeah?
Just, I sat down, first time talking to people today, and I wanted to talk about,
Just whatevs.
honor fixation.
Wait, did you just come back from New York? Like literally?
Yeah.
Like, did you come back
You were in
today
New York?
or were you
Yeah,
there?
my life was, when was the Grammy? Sunday?
Sunday. No. The Grammys? I thought it was Saturday.
Yeah, so I'm getting a head nod.
Was it Sunday?
So, Sunday,
Sunday.
yeah.
Shit, I
Sunday were
forgot.
Grammys. First time I ever realized Hamilton was a thing, the Broadway
Oh,
musical.
yeah.
Wait, you did. Continue your story.
By Wednesday, Lindsay was like, what if we just went? And so
That's
at
rad.
that point, I was like, well, how do I get everyone to cancel on Friday and make it think it was their idea? And so got everyone to do that, and we flew Lindsay's mom out. We flew out there, went to
Hell
the show, met up with some family I hadn't seen in a while. It was just a great weekend. It was good.
And Hamilton was good?
Yeah, so good.
Is it an original cast? It's like the original cast still right now? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it-
still new. I mean,
There's
it's
like-
still right out the gate.
There's like one person I think that changed from like off Broadway to Broadway at least.
Okay.
The dude that plays something Diggs. The dude that plays Jefferson and Lafayette. I don't know. Anyway, I'm like a fan of so many new people now, and
Cool.
Is
but I had-
Lin-Manuel Miranda, was he in the show?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see him so bad.
Yeah,
He's
he was-
so good.
Yeah.
He's so fucking
I gotta be
talented.
honest, I don't know anything about this musical.
Yeah.
Well, no,
It's getting a lot
that's the
of
thing.
praise.
It came out of nowhere for me. I was very
Because you saw a
ignorant to it.
performance in the Grammys?
Yeah, but the Grammys happened, and then I listened through the album over and over and over and over.
Shit, I gotta listen to
And
it.
then yeah, we saw it Saturday. Flew back Sunday.
That's
Cool,
really
man.
Cool, man.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You got a slice of za while you were out there? Get some
Of
pizza
course,
pie?
I got a little pizza, but Lindsay's favorite thing to do out there is get some walk to walk.
that?
It's just like this like noodle place. It's really, really good. They have it in Vegas. It's not like I don't think it's like a New York thing at all. It's just really good
real good.
noodles.
But they don't have it really here.
Not out here, I don't think. No.
Just Vegas, yeah.
Well, it'd be really weird if she was all about it, and it's actually.
And there's one in
I'm like, Lindsay.
It's down the street, but she liked that one.
There's one in NoHo.
We got Jade McNamara saying, "What was the weirdest thing you've heard a child say?"
Oh shit.
My favorite story. I didn't hear them specifically say it, but it's. I have a family friend. You know, you have like uncles or aunts, but they're just family friends you've had like forever. Is Uncle Peter, and Uncle Peter, he's black, and he was in Oregon and doing a road trip, and it was like a very small town, very small town, like maybe, let's say like 1,000 people. Of course, they're all white. 100%, they're all white. He was in line at a convenience store, and he had his like hand down. He was like waiting like to buy his thing, and he felt like his hand start to get wet, and he was like. What? And like he thought it was like a dog or something. He looked, and it was a kid licking his hand, and the mom like grabbed him and it was apologizing, and mommy and like the kid said, "Mommy, I wanted to taste the chocolate man."
It's like
That was like in the 80s.
it's like adorably.
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
Different time.
How old was the child?
13.
Small enough to be able to
13.
lick. Yeah, it was 13. The kid was 16, kneeling down and licking his
I
hand.
want to eat the chocolate man.
Oh my god.
Hashtag. Crazy shit. That's, from the mouths of babes. That was a tiny child that said an ignorant thing. But, teach your kids a little something about races, maybe. That'd be nice, so you don't have incidents like that.
Don't lick.
How does
Never
that guy
lick.
feel about it? Don't lick a stranger.
Yeah, he laughs at it. He thinks, it's,
Yeah?
what else can you do at it? You can't get mad at the kid.
My mom tells a
Maybe.
story about her grandma when she was a kid, she came to the United States when she was a very young kid. And for some reason, there's this story about how she saw an African-American person for the first time and said, look, it's a rubber man. Like, that's a rubber man. And it's strange because you're a child. I mean, you're a child, and it's a little weird maybe to see someone that doesn't look like you. But it's hopefully the parents' responsibility at that point to be like, well, you're wrong. Yeah. It's not a rubber man. That's not real life.
Just to set the record straight.
Yeah, just FYI, kid, my son. Don't ever say that in public again, first of all. Unless you don't want a daddy anymore. And and also educate your children about racism.
It takes 2 seconds. As a parent, it takes 2 seconds to teach your kids about races.
But it's also kind of funny, isn't it? Like, we have these funny stories that kids didn't say weird shit.
I saw Lindsay like filming the other day, and she said the whitest thing ever. She was like, I was listening to The Life of Pablo, and there's a lot of N-words in there. I was like,
yes.
Who are you?
Lindsay has reached mom status.
Yeah, I was like, who are you?
She's someone's mom.
There's a lot of N-words
What do you think he was going to say?
There's a lot of N-words in this.
And she's like, I'm so scared Trey's going to hear it. And
Okay, I get that.
Yeah. It would be like, I'd be horrified, but like, what are the odds that that's what he's going to pick up out of all the words?
So are they hoping...
That's a big fear.
Are the artists hoping that, like, their parents tell their kids? Because, like, the artist, let's say the artist is, like, releases their album, say a lot of bad words that are just for them, and a kid hears that and wants to sing that. Do they feel like it's up to the parent to teach them that's wrong? Or, like, what are they thinking there?
It's not on the artist at all. It's on the parent. Just you can't. I mean, right? Or just like try to limit how much they hear the N-word in the day. You know, just limit it a little bit.
How much they hear? Yeah. The ballpark. How many times are you hearing that in the day?
What? Will? He says it
quite
often.
That's true.
Yeah.
Will does say it a lot. Are we throwing Will under the bus for that?
A little bit.
Well, the word was like the word was a topic of conversation on my show like several times, and then in the comments there were a bunch of people that were like, "Yeah, Phil, you can say it. I'm giving you permission." I was like, "Oh yeah,
no,
that's not how that works." I think you like either you think that's how it works and that's not how it works, or you know that's not how it works.
Yeah, you're gonna be at the club and like you're gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, Mike?" And they're gonna be like, what? No, one guy on the internet said it was cool. He was definitely black.
I took a screenshot. 1 second. See?
Yeah. It's definitely a real black guy.
But it's not even a black guy. It's like definitely just a Hispanic guy.
Yeah, some troll that was like, I give you permission.
They're like, that's not even a black guy.
Do you remember when the Chick-fil-A was under fire because of the whole, like, their owners were very homophobic and they were being assholes?
Oh, they donated to, like, anti-gay
Yeah, they donated money to
yeah.
anti-gay causes, and I remember thinking when that happened, everyone was like, oh, fuck Chick-fil-A. We are boycotting Chick-fil-A. Never eating there again. And this was around the time where I had never had it in my life until just before this shit happened. And I was like, this is the greatest chicken I've ever had in my life. And I was like, fucking, I'm all about Chick-fil-A. And then this shit happened. And then I was like having an internal crisis of like, well, I can't give him my fucking money anymore. Like, I can't. Like, I gotta stand with all these people that are, like, boycotting the place because that's how you get shit changed and done.
Then they made so much money, though, from the counter protest.
I mean, it's true, but, like, as a good person, as someone with, like, a kind heart, I just felt it would be right to stand with the people that were like, fucking don't eat Chick-fil-A.
So do you eat it now?
Well, here's what happened. During all of it, I worked with a friend of mine who's a homosexual man, and he was like, dude, I love Chick-fil-A. And he's like, I have a problem. I love Chick-fil-A. And I was like, right? And I was like, so is it okay? And he's like, I still fucking eat Chick-fil-A. And I was like, I have permission from one gay man to eat Chick-fil-A. So the next time I'm caught in a Chick-fil-A, I'm going to be like, I have permission.
I think that if they wanted to do it again, they were like, we're going to donate to anti-gay causes, but we're going to start being open on Sundays. I'd be like, well, guys, I can't protest.
Yeah. Compromise. It's all about compromise.
I need my Sunday Chick-fil-A.
I still went.
As far as,
yeah, I definitely still went.
I think I didn't go for a long time because I randomly pick things that I care about because, I don't know.
That's the thing, you pick things you care about.
But it's like, nothing in that situation changed what anyone thought. Like, that's what it was.
You're right. But it's good that it, like, creates that slight bit of awareness so that, like, the youngins are like, wait, is this bad? And the like, the majority of people were like, this is bad. So at least the kids are like, okay, that's bad.
That's when I found out that they were religious, that a fast food chain was religious, which is a little interesting.
So I don't have a creepy or weird thing, so I Googled it.
Something the creepiest thing a kid said?
Let's just random kid quotes.
Cool, love it.
Can you cut someone's tongue off without killing them?
Oh my God.
That's a good question.
You know what? There should be a game that's like serial killer or kid. I said it. Let's play it right now. Go for it, Phil.
Grilled up some hamburgers for my kids and some of their friends who were spending the night. My 7-year-old daughter ate 2 burgers. I was surprised she was able to eat that much and said, "Wow, you ate 2 hamburgers. I think softball game tomorrow." To which she replied, "No, it means my penis is going to be bigger than yours." That one doesn't even make sense.
What? Serial killer or kid?
My son says, "Dad, do you lose weight if you get rid of those things inside your back?" He said, "What things?" "Son, the rabbits with no hair or eyes."
What? No hair or eyes?
The rabbits with no hair
or eyes.
Wow, okay. My son at 3 years old, as he was falling asleep in the car. "Last time I died in a fire. I almost drove off the road."
Oh my God. That's like the devil has possessed my son, or there's a dead guy in my son. Wow, that's terrifying.
Every day I just like to take random sentences that are separated. "That's a dead person in my son."
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of my son.
I just want to put that on a wall.
Do you okay, Phil, as a dad,
Yes.
you have a young boy.
Yes.
Are you scared ever of I'm sure you're terrified of many things as protecting a child, but are you ever terrified of, or has it ever happened where you're sleeping and then your door
No, he's not at that age
slowly
yet.
creeps
Wait,
open?
continue the
But,
story. Wait.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about, though.
That it would
Where
be
they
him.
stand in the doorway, and
No,
they
he's
just kind
not
of
there.
stare in the bedroom, and you're like, "What's going on, buddy?" Because kids do that.
Yeah, I did it.
He's just at the point where he's understanding his body strength that he could probably get out of the crib.
Oh shit.
But I mean, so I think once he can do that, I think we're actually going to probably remove the crib, get him a cool little mattress on the ground that he can, and that way he can if he wakes up, he can mess with some toys. But
there you go.
But yeah, it's a weird door locking situation.
Yeah.
What
Right? What do you do?
You should lock, because you can't lock your door really, when the kid's sleeping in the
You
other
can't.
room,
I
right?
mean,
I don't
you
know.
want them to
rules,
be
I'm
able to
not
get
very-
in if something's wrong.
Yeah.
But
you
I also don't want him running down the stairs because once he can lift over, then he might be able to get to the top. I don't know. He's very observant and he knows how to do stuff, and I don't
boy.
so he's learning how to unlock stuff.
It's
I don't
only
know.
a matter of time before he's doing terrible, terrifying things.
All right, I got a question from Bacon the Bap. What's the weirdest subreddit you keep looking at? This could be really weird. I like to look at what could go wrong, and there's a lot of fail videos, but then some fucker throws in a really gross one where a person gets hit by a car, and you're like, I didn't need to see that. That ruined my day. But everything else before that, it's when a kid tries to do an ollie from a skateboard to another skateboard and lands on both of them and then does a splits and just face plants. It makes my day better.
Oh man.
Someone's really passionate about that.
I don't know. There's so many terrible fucking subreddits.
Do you go to them?
Is it terrible or
No,
weird?
weirdest. Not terrible.
I know, but
there's terrible ones.
I don't really look at anything weird.
There's one that's called the deep internet or something like that, or r/deep YouTube or deep internet, and it's got some really fucking weird stuff, man. Really weird stuff. I think there's I don't know, man. It's hard to talk about this because it's so gross. There's a video that I haven't watched, and I won't watch, where apparently a guy collected his diarrhea, puke, sperm, and pee in one area, and he's gonna drink it on video.
No.
Huh.
No.
It's too much.
No.
I don't throw myself into situations like that. The weirdest thing I might go to is subreddit. I think it's called Real Girls or something like that, and it's just random attractive people.
real people that aren't supermodel strange or that kind of stuff.
Well, no, and then it's not safe for work, and then as
I
a
see.
weird thing for me, I go through and I'm like, that's not a famous person. That's a famous person. That person shouldn't be here. But that's literally it. Because otherwise, I don't really go to Reddit as much. If I wanna, because most of the stuff I go to Reddit for is the funny gifs or
Sure.
oh god, I don't even want to say that word. I
Yeah,
hate
whatever.
saying it.
GIFs, GIFs.
So just stuff like that, and then you realize that 90% of that originates on Imager.
Yeah.
And so I just go there, and then I like to go on Imager. I like to go on to oh no, how am I forgetting it? It's Viral, and then it's User Sub.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
and so
that?
and User Sub is just like it's the things that don't make it to the front page, and it's all my favorite things. It's
I don't know
like
what
the
that is.
It's the best and worst of stuff.
I just like I used to play a game with my brother and his friends where we would like try to find the worst, most terrible shit on the internet, and like we would psych each other out to be able to like sit through it and watch it. And for me, I would tap out pretty early on, but I would always like hide in a way where I could like kind of look and then like not look because I was such a pussy when it came to things like that. But one of the videos I'll never forget, which was one I could watch, was you know that song "More Than a Feeling"? Who's the band that does that? Is it Styx? Rush? Boston. That's what it is. Boston. And it's like "More Than a Feeling," and it's a dude sucking his own dick.
Oh.
And to that song, to the beat and everything. And I was like, I will never get it. First of all, you've ruined More Than a Feeling for me, because every time I hear it now, I see the guy sucking his own dick. And second of all, who are you? Who are you? And why do you want that on the internet?
Did he at least wear a Zorro mask? Like, so you don't know who it
No,
is?
he works at a Washington Mutual somewhere, and because it hasn't transitioned to Chase.
Here,
Still Washington
pull one more.
Mutual.
We're gonna try and knock it
All right,
out.
let's knock it
real
out.
quick.
Wow.
All right, this is from
can't look at
Frothy
that.
Seaman, and it says, if you were a Hot Pocket, what would you taste like? I would taste like brisket, Jack Daniels, and kiwi.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just brisket. They were just keeping it low. Like,
I would
bars
taste like
low.
brisket.
My Hot Pocket, the Steve Zaragoza Hot Pocket, is definitely a breakfast base.
You have?
You got your scrambled eggs, you got your cheese, you got your bacon. Maybe some a little sweet, a
Pretty sure
syrupy crust, maybe.
Oh, okay. That would be new.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you just described
exists.
something that
Hey,
exists.
breakfast
There's
Hot
breakfast
Pocket.
Hot
Yeah.
Pockets, yes, which are the greatest invention ever.
Easy peasy. Pizza one, but you don't have any of the stupid other pizza stuff in there. You got your regular cheese, mozzarella,
Mozzarella.
bread, Italian sausage, and pineapple.
That's nice.
Ooh.
That's nice, man. It's like a
Thanks.
Hawaiian pizza.
It's
My-
sweet and a little salty.
My Hot Pocket is, ooh, that was close. It's a jumbo-sized one that just consists of a bunch of pizza rolls.
It's a giant Hot Pocket with pizza rolls in
Look
it.
at this. Inside of those, miniature pizza rolls. No, I don't know.
That's too much.
I hate
I would
those.
love
many
to eat
carbs
that.
are
I
in
would
that?
love to eat that.
I can still like numb on some like ramen, like 20-cent
Yeah,
garbage ramen.
right?
Doesn't taste like chicken. Don't know why it's called chicken.
Yeah. Salty as fuck. Delicious.
Perfect.
I know.
Hot Pocket. It's just like it's always like really cold and then hot. And it's just the
Yeah.
worst extreme
Well,
feelings
and,
for
like,
$1.
The ham, like you guys ever
Oh,
had the ham
ugh.
one? There's like a ham and cheese,
Ham and cheese,
one.
yeah.
The ham always tastes like there's something wrong with it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like inhumanly thick. Like I've never had thick ham
You
like
have to
that
fight
before.
through the ham to
Yeah, you
get
gotta
through.
fight the ham, and then it's almost like it was artificially made ham. Like I don't know,
And I'm,
something's wrong.
And I'm 30, man. Here's the thing. When I see cheese now, I'm just like, there's a certain amount that's gonna be chill, and then there's a certain amount that's just gonna ruin me for 2 days.
Yeah.
That I'm just gonna be less happy as a person,
Yeah.
as a human being.
I have.
I hate that.
I'm sorry.
I have to start gauging stuff because it's not like I care about weight gain at this point. I'm just like,
There's definitely like a nightmares amount of food you can eat, like where you're gonna have nightmares that night. Like this is a nightmares amount of candy. Like you know how like when you eat too much candy, you have nightmares. You ever had that?
what?
No.
Never had that? Where you
I love
like,
you cast your weird thing.
am I the only one? Does anybody have too much sugar and they get nightmares?
I've had that. Okay, only time I ever slept walk, went downstairs, got a spoonful of Nutella, went back to bed, had the worst nightmares I've
Yeah,
ever
man.
had. Too much sugar.
Obviously, that one thing.
Yes, that
Yeah.
had to be what it was.
Sugar.
That's a good place to end it in.
Sugar.
You ever know? It's not a good place.
I thought so. I thought candy
Terrible
hot
place.
pockets was a good question.
I want to know, what do
Gross.
you do when you wake up from a nightmare? How do you go back to sleep?
I don't know,
watch
man.
Smallville.
You watch Smallville for how long? Do you end up staying up and waking up? Or like,
I watch it for too long and then
I don't know,
fall
are you
asleep and
guys
then
the
wake
same
up
way?
late. What?
Where like when you have a nightmare and you wake up, you like if you go right back to sleep, you'll go right back into the
Yes.
nightmare. Do you get that?
Yeah,
Usually.
and that's why
So-
like I have to wake up for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, that witch wasn't a real thing. That was, I don't know, witches aren't real.
But like, how do you know where the threshold is? Like, how do you know where like it's been enough time you're not gonna get into that nightmare?
Think
again?
about something else long enough. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Bob's Burgers. That's a great one. Short episodes, you can watch a little bit of that, and then you feel good.
Yeah, something
Have
like 15
they-
to 22.
But have you ever like woken up from a nightmare and you're like, oh fuck, if I go back to sleep, I'm gonna get back in that nightmare, and then you ever think like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking fight that witch. And then you go back to sleep and you like fucking tear it up with a sword
No,
or
I
something?
No, I don't have
think-
that kind of
Did that
control.
I'm like, think of girls in pillow fights, beaches, happiness,
Does it ever
really
work,
fun
though?
friends. Yes.
You can make yourself dream
If there's-
about girls
if-
and playing
No,
playing
no,
pillow
it's not.
fights? I
No, it's
can't
not
do
that. It's just like it's just putting my head in a mental place where I wasn't thinking like this witch said I had to murder 8 people, otherwise she was gonna steal my baby, or like some random crazy thing. Anyway,
All right. Well, have you ever had a dream where like, or have you ever gone to sleep thinking like, I'm gonna have a dream about ladies and I'm gonna have a great night. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna be cuddling and having sex with beautiful women tonight. Like, you ever think about that? Like, I want to have a dream like that tonight.
oh, from the
And
get-go,
has it
no.
happened? Like, has it happened to you?
Well, I've done these things where like I want to go to bed, like I want to have like a sexy dream tonight, and I'm like thinking about sexy things, and I'm like, all right, now it's time to go to sleep, and it never happens.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
Yeah. No, I've done that, and it's never ever happened.
Right? You ever go
Never,
like,
ever,
I just
ever,
want to
ever
for
happened.
once be able to dream about beautiful women all sleeping in a big Greek bed with me.
What's a Greek bed?
Let us
Something
know
from
what
ancient
a
Greece.
let us
Bed
know
from
what a
ancient
Greek bed is in the comments down below.
It's got tzatziki sauce all over it.
oh.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. You can use that hashtag Table Talk if you want to submit questions for the bowl, and you can go to our Reddit subreddit r/SourceFed, and there's a sticky thread there where you can type your topics there as well. Phil, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
When you show up,
You're so
on this-
welcome.
we know
You
you're
know.
a busy man, but when you
Stop
show
it.
up,
You
it's
always
nice.
make it into a thing.
You are a
It's
busy
not a
guy.
thing.
You're a busy
Anyway.
guy. It's tough to get you on Table Talk.
My
That's
name's
nice.
Philip DeFranco.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm the only one who said my name like an asshole.
We all get lower thirds now. It's nice.
Oh.
It's a brand new thing on Table Talk.
The new X-Men movie, Age of Apocalypse, is fast approaching, and there's still a lot about it that we either A, don't know, B, don't understand, or C, really, really don't understand. Who's the purple guy? How does he get all crazy big in that one shot they keep showing in the trailers? Is that Apocalypse? Because I saw a bunch of nukes flying around. Is that the Apocalypse?